Hello friends, I am Datta Prasad Gauri, HOD Civil Engineering Department from Brahmadeva Dada Mane Polytechnic, Belati, Solapur. Today we will discuss on the course subject estimating and costing having code 22503 for program Civil Engineering semester 5th. Course outcomes. First, select the modes of measurement for different types of works. Second, prepare approximate estimate of civil engineering works. Third, prepare detailed estimate of civil engineering works. Fourth, justify the rates of given items of work using rate analysis techniques. Fifth, use relevant software for estimating and quantities and the cost of items of works. Technical terms involved. First one, estimate. An estimate is the anticipated or probable cost of work and is usually prepared before the construction is taken up. It is indeed calculations or computations of various items of an engineering work. Second term, quantity survey. It is the schedule of all items of work in a building. These quantities are calculated from the drawing of the building. Thus, the quantity survey gives quantities of work done in case of each items. When priced gives the total cost. In short, the quantity survey means calculation of quantities of materials required to complete the work. Specifications. Detailed specifications gives the nature, quality and class of work. Materials to be used in the various parts of work, quality of the material, their proportions, method of preparation, workmanship, and description of execution of work are required. Rates. The rates of various items of works, materials to be used in the construction, and the wages of different categories of laborers, that is, skilled and unskilled, should be available for preparing the estimate. The cost of transportation charges should also be known. As far as possible, sanctioned scheduled rates shall be followed, or the rates may be worked out by the analysis of rates method. Site plan. It is the plan drawn for a particular construction showing its position with respect to approaching roads, main bazaars, markets, and other permanent features in a populated area. It shows the location of the area under construction with respect to the other areas and on it. Generally, the names of the owners of areas or property holders adjoining to it are also denoted. North line is also clearly marked on it. Line plan. The line plan can be defined as the plan of particular construction, simply showing main features with the help of single lines of different portions of construction. Details of constructions are not generally shown on this plan. This inside and outside dimensions shown on this plan should necessarily be corresponding to actual dimensions. Index plan. This is the plan of particular colony showing the position of different houses in single lines, their number, if any, position of roads, schools, market, hospitals, and other features. This plan is generally fixed on the entrance or exit or in the central place of the colony for the guidance of the inhabitants and outsiders. Detailed plan. This plan indicates a plan of construction drawn to a definite scale, showing all detailed information required to its execution. Various sections and elevations are clearly drawn on this plan. Centerline plan. This is actually a layout plan drawn to facilitate the laying out of foundation lines and other features. It is generally fixed on the entrance or exit in the central place of the colony for the guidance of the inhabitants and outsiders. Technical sanction. It means the sanction and order by the competent authority of the department for the detailed estimate, design calculations, quantities of work rates, and cost of work. After the technical sanction of the estimate is received, the work is then taken up for construction. Competent authority. An officer or any other authority in the department to whom the relevant powers are delegated by the government, that is financial department. Ordinary measurement book. It is measured book in which entries regarding the work done or supplies made and services performed are recorded for the purpose of making payments to the contractors or laborers. The entries in the measurement book are generally recorded by the sectional officers or by any other officers deputed for this purpose. Lump sum items. Sometimes, while preparing estimate for the certain small items like front, architecture, or decoration work of the building, it is not possible to work out detailed quantities. So far, such lump sum items, lump sum rates are provided. So, this is the introduction of estimating and costing. Thank you.